from kickoff in Lawrence, Kansas, as number 14 Texas is in town to battle the Jayhawks. Texas clinches a spot in the Big 12 championship game with a win. We'll send you there at the top of the hour right here on FS1. All right, let's get back to the Cowboys. Amari Cooper had his breakout game with the Cowboys in a big win against the Redskins. Cooper had 180 yards, including 2 touchdowns in the win. The Cowboys are now 3-1 since Cooper arrived in Dallas. After the game, Dak Prescott and Jerry Jones had nothing but praise for him. Take a listen.
I can't tell you what a celebration I had internally in my mind when we got it done. We needed him. We sure needed a receiver of his stature.
I think we've said it about Zeke, who runs as fast as they need to. And then when they have to turn it on, you actually can tell how fast they are, and I just think that's how he does it. I mean, it's everything. He's a premier receiver. He has it all. His route running, creating space, his strength, as we've seen, making the catches contested, but not only that, breaking the tackles. And then as you saw tonight, the speed, just an open field, just to run away from people, makes him dangerous.
All happy vibes there in Dallas. Shannon, you think that Amari Cooper is the catalyst for the Cowboys turnaround?
He's a big reason, but he's not the reason. I think committing to Ezekiel Elliott, Skip, because over the last 3 games, he's averaging 29 touches a game. And so to get him those carries, and as you requested this season, throw him the ball some. And they're throwing him, although he didn't have the big plays down the field in the receiving game, he had enough of them to make them respect him being able to catch the ball out of the backfield. Amari Cooper is the reason number 2, because, Skip, the thing is that he's a number 1, that Dak feel, we don't have to give you an option. You can do this or do that to get open. We don't have to run a pick for you to get you open. We can say, Amari, go run the out route. Amari, run the in cut, and he can go get open. Skip, on the first touchdown, Amari Cooper has what we call an under route. Now, the DB is playing inside leverage, but he has to get inside. One of the number 1 things a receiver can have, think at the top of the screen, is patience.
Yep.
Dak is in the shotgun. If he goes too quick, he's going to be too far inside. And even if Dak throws him the ball, the safety is going to be able to make the play. If you watch Amari, he sets him up. He starts outside with that wiggle.
He's got some
Yes. Patience. Dak's in the shotgun. You can't go too quick, because if you run the route too quick, Skip, Dak's not ready to throw the ball. It needs to coincide. I'm open when the quarterback's ready to throw the ball. The number 1 thing a receiver needs to learn. Because if you're open and the quarterback's not ready to throw the ball, you're not open. You're only open if the quarterback's ready to throw you the ball and throws the ball in your direction. Skip, he's unbelievable with that stop quickness. The Antonio Browns have that. The Odell Beckham Jr.'s have that. The DeAndre Hopkins. And you watch him with that route. He opens him up. He comes up underneath. And then he's like, oh, I see that safety. I see you in there, Skip. I'm trying to figure out where the safety was going on that play. Oh, I still don't know where the safety was going.
I don't either, and I don't care.
Yeah, I figured you wouldn't. But that might explain why Green Bay got rid of Ha-Ha. And, we don't know, how can y'all get rid of him? Green Bay was like, we hope we get a 7th rounder. But Washington was foolish enough to give us a 5th. But, Skip, Amari is a reason. He's not, I believe Zeke is the bigger reason, because he's getting his touches in the running game. He's getting 100+ yards running. And so now you're getting single coverage, because it doesn't matter what Amari does. If you can double him and you don't have to put that 8th guy down in the box to stop Zeke, all this is for naught. But Amari Cooper is a big reason why. I don't believe he's the main reason, but his ability to separate, his ability to get open, and Dak's comfort level in him knowing, oh, he going to win. So I'm just going to give it to him. I don't have to back shoulder. I don't have to make it a 50-50 jump ball.
Yep.
He's going to win. I can put it there, and then he can go make plays.
So, in my humble estimation, or not so humble estimation, Amari Cooper changed everything, and he is by far the number 1 reason for all of the above. Because I remind you, when this team played at Washington just a few weeks back, Ezekiel Elliott managed 15 carries for 33 yards.
Yeah.
That's barely 2 yards a carry. No, it wasn't.
It was.
No, it was dry. It was dry the whole game. You're thinking of last year.
I think it was raining.
No, I think it wasn't raining. So, and this was a close game, so he's getting enough touches to have impact, and he's having no impact because nobody feared Allen Hurns or Deontay Thompson or even the rookie Michael Gallup. Nobody feared them. They stacked the box. It was 9 men in the box. He was going nowhere fast. And I kept telling you, They kept forcing a rookie second-round pick in at left guard, and he was getting his lunch eaten, especially in that game. He was getting repeatedly knocked back into the backfield because Washington's got firepower across their front.
Yeah. Those Alabama
Jonathan
boys.
Allen, he's another
And Payne, them Alabama boys.
They do. They do.
Yeah.
I respect them. But they won. They whipped the offensive line's tails. They did a lot yesterday, but they definitely did it at Washington. Again, a close game, but Zeke could not. He was going nowhere slowly. So all of a sudden, you add Amari, and what happened yesterday? Great things happened. Zeke got loose. Zeke had some super highways that I didn't think he was going to have yesterday. Okay, so it's all because of Amari. And again, Jerry keeps making the best point about this. They are investing in him with a first-round pick long term.
Yeah.
He's 24 years old.
Yeah.
He's been around. It seems like he's been around for a long time.
Right.
He made 2 Pro Bowls, and then he had 2 shaky years,
Right.
and he was known to drop a lot of balls
Right.
for the Oakland Raiders.
And
have you seen him drop a ball yet?
No, and I think that Jerry said also that we needed Amari, but I believe Amari needed the Cowboys also.
Okay.
Because sometimes, Skip,
I buy that.
Yeah. He and John, it wasn't going to work.
Okay, it just wasn't going to work. And he's dropping balls because he's not happy. He's not locked in.
Concentration level is-
He's not in a comfort zone.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, I loved what he said last night. Amari said, I just love Dak's delivery. I just love the way he throws the ball. It's an easy ball to catch. We're on the same page. Well, that's everything. And when Jerry pulled the trigger on this trade, he couldn't know whether Dak was going to click with Amari.
Right.
I mean, you can't bring him in for an interview.
Well, he couldn't be any worse than what the connection that he had with Dez. Could it be worse
What
than
connection?
that?
Yeah.
Well, or lack thereof.
Or lack
and
thereof.
And the other receivers, he might have had a connection with them, Skip, but they can't consistently get open. And Cole Beasley, if I don't give him a two-way option, I can kind of neutralize him. Amari Cooper, I don't have to run option route with him. I can say just go like the under route.
Yeah.
He knows that I need to be patient because Dak's in the shotgun. I got time.
And by the way, one of these games, Cole Beasley's just going to unleash on somebody. He caught 1 ball for 5 yards yesterday, and you know he's better than that. And you know he's getting some single coverage. I do. I saw him catch 75 balls 2 years ago.
Yeah.
75?
Did you see what you call him? Christy Teigen. Christy Teigen. Yeah. She got a cookbook. She said she burned the pies. So even the best cook might burn something. Even the alley cat will find a whole chicken. So that year he caught 75 balls, Cole Beasley just found a whole chicken in the trash.
You can't find 75
Yes, he did. He found, yeah, he did.
The alley.
That was just a whole chicken.
Huh?
Whole chicken, not scraps.
Nice analogies there.
Yeah. Cole Beasley caught
Will Aaron
one pass.
Rodgers get his revenge on the Vikings Sunday night? We'll discuss that one.